Good evening, and welcome to Brick Street Theater's Odd Jobs. My name is Dan May, and I'm the Odd Jobs Master. And for the past 6 weeks, these wonderful individuals have been performing tasks at my discretion for the hope of glory, yes, but also for this lovely prize, my golden bust upon a statue, certain to be a family heirloom, wouldn't you say, Travis?
Definitely.
Definitely. It's so perfect and almost lifelike. But before we go any further, let's introduce our contestants for the day. Danica Fredrickson. Alyssa Hanna. Helen Roswell. Jim Brockon. The one and only Josh Spargrow. And Micaiah Krutzinger. And last but not least, my assistant this evening, and truly every evening, the one and only Travis Beck. Oh, Travis.
You know, I think I'm pretty good. But I could use a second opinion. How do you think I am?
You're passably well.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Fair enough. So what do we have on the docket for this evening?
Well, as always, Dan, we start with the prize job. Our contestants have brought in a prize, each to contribute to the prize pool. Today's prize category is the best souvenir you can get on a trip to North Iowa. So you, Dan, will decide who's brought in the best souvenir you can get on a trip to North Iowa, and the winner of this episode will go home with 6 souvenirs. Whew. And they won't even have to visit North Iowa.
Well, I think that's a bonus in and of itself, isn't it? So, let's see. Danica. Now, did you know that Danica is the funniest of the Fredrickson sisters?
I've heard.
By a long shot, isn't that right, Danica? It's not even close, right?
I can confirm.
You can confirm. So, Danica, what have you brought me today?
Okay, so when you think of North Iowa, and what I tell people that my town is famous for, of course, Winnebago motorhomes, right? And so, but also being from the lineage that I am, I also brought something that only the elite who visit Forest City can get. So, first part, a Winnebago Industries swag bag, a tote bag, and also a full batch of Karen's chocolate chip cookies. And I do have them here with me that I would like to provide for judging purposes, of course.
These cookies, have you ever had Karen's cookies? They are top-notch. Like truly top-notch.
Simply for you to snack on while you decide who's the best, and then here you go. These cookies were made by Karen herself.
I can tell. You know how I can tell?
Yeah.
I can see the love that is baked into these
There's
cookies.
so much love.
There is so much love.
Karen has so much love to give.
It's a true story. True story. Well, thank you. Thank you, Danica.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. And E.
Yes.
E. Travis, you know that out of everybody that's on the stage with us this evening, the one person that I fear the most is E. There's a very real reason for this. We were in a show together a long time ago, and we were waiting to go on stage. I mean, we're about ready to walk out in front of an audience of 300 people, and E gets this intense look in her face, and she gets about 2 inches away from my face, and she reaches up and yanks out an eyebrow hair from my forehead. Tears streaming, I didn't know what to do. And then I have to run out on stage, sing a song with a big smile. I still have nightmares about this. So,
I was protecting you. Making you look good and protecting anyone else from being poked by that.
As you know, I'm very fond of my eyebrows.
Yes, I knew you would be.
So, E, what have you brought me from North Iowa?
Well, whenever I go anywhere and I want to find a souvenir, I always think, man, it would be great if I could find an autographed photo of whichever famous actress, actor, whatever of the area. That would be awesome. Sometimes you can find them in gift shops, and other times you're lucky enough to run into said person. So that is what I brought you today, an autographed photo of one of the most famous actresses in the North Iowa area. Do my biggest fan love Elizabeth May?
Wow. I can tell this was taken like last week too. Yes.
Clearly.
Yes. She's star in her own
She
right.
is
Yes, that's,
extraordinary.
wow.
Yep.
So you've really gone behind my back on this one, haven't
Yeah.
you? Excellent. All right. Thank you for this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We met in the alleyway like we were doing a drug deal.
Same caliber.
Yeah.
No, I completely get it. Helen, how are you, Helen?
I'm here.
You're here. Do you know that Helen has actually gone to school to become a potato artist?
I did not know that.
Yes, it's a very prestigious. I think it's in your family, right? That you carve potatoes and whatnot.
If people want to pay me for it, go ahead.
Yeah, it is. It's a true gift. I don't know if you've seen her work, but it is tremendous. Yes, but go ahead. What have you brought me this evening?
So I also thought about who is the most iconic person from North Iowa, who is someone that you cannot find anywhere else. And as lovely as Elizabeth May is, I found someone who I think is slightly more iconic.
Really?
And I got them to not only sign a photo, but a video of their greatest hits.
Great hits. I'm curious. What is on this greatest hits?
Some videos people should have deleted in high school.
Women holy. Let us live to make men and women free. If truth is marching on, everybody. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Teacher hit me with the ruler. She stood behind the door with the loaded 44. Don't you remember that?
Oh, does he know that you have this?
I had to have him sign it.
That's a good point. Helen, thank you so much for that. That's beautiful. Jim brought that. Now, there's a little known fact, Travis, that I'd like to share with you. Jim has known me longer than anybody else on stage tonight.
Before you're born.
Yeah, before I was born. See, we are distantly related. We don't really acknowledge that between the two of us because we can't. But Jim, I think, has been preparing most of his life for this moment. I think he's been keeping me under observation, gathering what I'm interested in, what I like, what I don't like, and it's all going to pay off tonight. So, Jim,
Yes.
what has your wisdom and years of observation of me told you about what I would like from the North Iowa area?
From North Iowa area, I thought, let's do something from town here. I'm thinking North Iowa, where there's the Heritage Park of North Iowa. And it was established in the late fall of 1999. And the first production, the first thing they ever had was the year 2000. Heritage Park of North Iowa. 3 in a series, collector's item. Very first buttons ever made.
That is amazing.
Were the
Yeah.
buttons made at the park?
I'm not sure.
Did you if you could let me know who actually made the buttons, that would really add to it, Jim.
Sure. I used to make buttons.
Really? Just as a hobby or for your own pleasure, or?
No, I used to make Hawkeye buttons for University of Iowa.
So you were licensed, of course.
Yes, I had a license to make buttons for
Oh,
them.
really?
Way back when I was younger, about 18, 19.
Oh, thank you, Jim, for the fabulous buttons. And Josh Scarborough.
Yeah, me.
Oh my goodness, Josh. Josh and I go back a long ways. We coach speech together. I don't know if you know that. And I've learned that Josh is a cutthroat and devious individual. But but even more suspicious, Travis. Did you know that Josh is the only adult that I know that raises goats? How many goats do you have, Josh? 4 goats. 4 goats. Do they have names?
Yes.
What are their names?
Cat and Tootsie, Mr. Red, and Kylo.
Like Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
No, I figured as much. Okay. Josh, what have you brought me today?
Well, for those of us who are of age, North Iowa has a lot of good breweries.
Oh.
And you like to go and visit these breweries and have some. And it's always nice to take some home. So I got a couple of Paddler Tap Growlers to haul home some delicious beverages after a night or day of traveling and visiting the breweries.
Wow, those are lovely. Is there anything in those growlers?
No, because some people on here aren't old enough to enjoy what would be in the delicious growlers.
So what you
One more year, y'all, one more year.
so what you're saying is you brought me a couple of empty cups.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just asking. Just asking. They're lovely cups. They're lovely cups. Micaiah. So Micaiah, I believe, is in is it your 10th year of high school?
I think it's more like 9.
Ninth. He's been a red-shirted freshman for a long time now. But Micaiah, what have you brought me?
So I brought the best souvenir from North Iowa's University, the University of Northern Iowa.
But is it in North Iowa?
It's Northern Iowa, North Iowa.
It's in the name.
It's in the name. Obviously gives it away. So here is TC holding up the #1 Go UNI Panthers. Because obviously after this, all y'all are gonna be Panther fans.
Oh, wow, that's a bold statement. So you brought me a picture.
No, it's an actual stuffed animal.
Oh, it's a stuffed animal?
Yeah, I brought the thing. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, and does the large foam finger come with it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The only thing that doesn't come with it is the campanile and the trees and the cement right there. Everything else comes with it. And my hand.
The hand
My hand does not come with it.
It's not. You know, it would show true dedication if you were to include the hand.
There can be a stand for it. There we go.
We have some very interesting items here, don't you think, Travis?
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that the cookies, Danica, you're obviously in first place there. Helen, you're next with the Scott Bertelson's greatest hits. I'm going to have to go with the picture of my wife in third place, just so I don't get in horrible trouble. It's gonna be a really big toss-up between the last three here. I'm gonna have to go with Spargrove with Growlers in fourth. Buttons? No, stuffed animal. Stuffed animal I can give to my kids. So it will go Micaiah next. Jim, I'm sorry. The buttons will have to come in last place. Travis, what do we have next on the agenda for this?
Well, are you ready to judge these fine people and how well they have done the odd jobs we've given them?
Oh, I would love to judge these people.
You just judge them.
Well, our first job is one that really gets the blood pumping and takes us to new heights. So let's take a look.
Build the tallest tower. Using materials from 3 bundles sitting around the house, build the tallest tower. Bundles are marked with a red balloon. You may leave the garage to collect materials 3 times, and you must return to the garage between picking up each bundle. You have 2 minutes to select and collect your bundles, and then 12 minutes to build your tower. Your 2 minutes of collection time starts when you leave the garage for the first time, and your 12 minutes of building time starts when you come into the garage with your 3rd bundle.
What do you think? Are you excited?
I am very excited. I'm also curious. Josh seems to be wearing like a lab coat. And he looks very official there.
Yes, he came uniquely prepared.
Well, that's one way that I'd always describe Josh. Uniquely prepared.
Knowing you're involved, I figured I might get a little dirty, so playing ahead.
You just have those lying around at home, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course, with your goats.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Right, well, the task had 2 parts. The first one is sort of a, cardio workout kind of a task.
Oh, why are they taped? Thanks. It reminds me of track and I hate it.
Okay, glue.
Ooh, nobody wants glue. Ooh, tape. Plates?
my God!
And then came the true test of their engineering skills.
I can only imagine how this is going to end up.
If I keep making it wider, it's gonna get taller, right?
I feel like I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
If I make it wider, I can go taller. Yeah. Oh, no! Till now, always got my woo! I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm going bigger. I'm going wider.
Five minutes.
Will you measure it before it falls? It's like the Leaning Tower of plates.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh!
I couldn't tell what she was doing over there.
If I call it a tower, it's a tower.
I want to make sure I got plenty of tape. I'll stick to the wall.
I think if I touch it anymore, it's gonna fall.
32 inches.
Okay.
I'm done.
So of all the jobs that we gave them, this was one of my favorites to watch. Which materials they're going to grab, how are they going to build. In sixth place is Danica, 25 3/4 inches.
25 3/4. Are you proud?
No.
Do you think you could have done better?
Yeah.
So do I.
In fifth place, we have E with 30 3/4 inches.
Did the whole get it wider to make it go taller? How do you think that was the right approach to take?
I didn't know what I was doing.
It was very nice.
In fourth place, Josh Spargrove with 32 inches.
You looked very scientific there, Josh.
That's what I like every day, Dan.
Third place, Micaiah with 46 inches.
That was a pencil that you were adding at the very end or something?
It was made out of popsicle sticks and cups.
Very nice. So you decided to use something that was structurally sound instead of just relying on toothpicks to hold up a pillar.
At least mine stayed standing. Josh.
It stood long enough to measure. There was no rule about how long it had to stand. My hand was away when he measured. And then it fell. But he measured it before it fell. That's all that counted.
In second place, we had Jim, and Jim decided to build his on top of a bench.
Yes.
So from the top of the bench to the top of the tower was 55.5 inches. And from the floor, including the bench as part of the tower, was 73.5 inches. It doesn't really matter because either measurement puts Jim in second place.
And number one, I was really impressed here. Helen. It is you. It is you. How high did Ellen go?
Helen's was 84.5 inches.
84.5. That deserves a round of Well,
She
sure.
thought, well, maybe the tower doesn't have to be freestanding, so we
It was
just used
supported, the
tape.
town supported it. I purposely made sure that there was a strong base where all of the glue sticks were taped together with some cups connected to the tower so it would not disqualify me. I covered my, yeah,
Base.
bases.
This is a family show.
And if I could say too, the toughest part was running around for 2 minutes. Yeah. See, I've never been lean and mean. I've always been a chunky spunky. Never lean and mean.
Excellent. I applaud almost all of our contestants. Yes. And I think the scoring is pretty self-explanatory here. Helen in first place, Jim second, Micaiah third, Josh Fargrove fourth, E fifth.
I also give Helen a lot of credit for tearing the tape with the tip of the Elmer's glue. There's just a brief clip in there that you could see that she was, yeah.
She's very resourceful.
Very resourceful.
Yeah. I'll have to remember that she can use the Elmer's glue bottles.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, what do we have next on that?
All right, well, how about something more artistic?
I do love myself some good art.
Is your idea of art something that involves gourds?
Gourds.
Gourds.
Yes.
That's the kind of art we have for you. So
That's about the
That's what you're gonna
caliber that we have in this show.
that's fair. That's fair.
Thanks, Timothy. Using this butternut squash as your main feature, recreate a famous painting. You have 10 minutes to plan your recreation and 20 further minutes to create your scene. At the end of 20 minutes, your scene must be ready to be photographed. Your planning time starts now. Great. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Oh, heavens.
I'm just trying to think of what famous painting I know.
It's like only like 2 famous paintings.
Those are good.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to lay down here.
You need to lay down.
I need you to lay down here.
All right. On my back?
Yep.
All right.
See if this will stick on there.
I'm shading my pretzels. I have to show depth.
And 9.5 minutes.
Well, I think I'm okay.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay.
So our first examples of this job are from a couple of gentlemen who had kind of the same idea, the same approach. Josh and Kyle.
Wow. So we have a Norman Rockwell theme going.
No.
Grant Wood.
Wow. And you think you're from Iowa.
You know what's this is terrible because I grew up like where he lived.
Well, that's
I should know this, right?
sad.
But it looks remarkably like my parents.
Next up is from our local Renaissance man, Jim Brockham's Mona Lisa.
Oh. I don't see it.
She's even wearing shoes. What's her shoes down there? Yeah. Mona Lisa smile.
That's lovely.
Oh my gosh.
Next up are a couple of pieces from our modern art gallery from E and Danica.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, Travis, that would be me.
That would be you. Yeah.
Man with gourd on his face.
How did you get to balance there on his?
I had to chisel some of the squash.
Did you chisel it out and then stick the cold? Oh my goodness. How was that?
I really put my life on the line for that. Yes.
You want to talk about my masterpiece, please? It's a mixed media.
It is a mixed media. Can you tell me what's going on here?
It's the scream, obviously. And so the gourd is alarmed. He's screaming. And then there's the 2 people in the back kind of observing. I've lovingly named them Joan and Nancy. And then obviously the only way to make a bridge is with pretzel rods. Not gonna lie, I thought that was Princess Leia at first.
Oh, no, that's hands.
I will say, the blue sweater looking thing are baby pants.
Is there like a pantsless infant running around?
I mean,
Where did you rob
you'll
everything
have to find
from?
out for yourself.
Excellent.
That leaves Helen.
Oh my word.
Of course, after potatoes, this is what we get.
That tracks.
What is that?
Yeah. So somebody eat it?
Oh, it's Saturday night, isn't it? Yeah.
You did this in 20 minutes.
I did it in 10.
Did it in 10? My goodness. And we had grapes and whatnot lying around, Travis?
Yeah, they were given use of the costumes and props area at BrickStreet's.
And it also, it kind of reminds me a little bit like there's some Doctor Who TARDISes down there at the bottom. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
those are totally the TARDIS and not coat hangers.
This is fantastic. Now, when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, which one would I want to hang out in my house? Right? Don't you? I'm going to go, obviously, I think, with the squash on Travis's nose for number 1. Just because I like the idea of you wearing a squash on your nose.
Is that the piece of squash next to his head? One of the pieces.
One of the pieces. Yes, and then we'll go with Starry Starry Night in Gordland. I'm going with the Scream in number 3, and then in the mix up here, I'm going with the one in the lower center there. It looks like he's threatening. was that the intention? Who did that one?
That's mine.
That's yours. It's yours. It's like,
You know, it was a bad day at the farm.
Yes, I'm going with Mona Lisa's smile over there with the big shoes, the clown shoes. Thank you so much for that. And last but not least, the disgruntled couple in the lower right-hand corner.
Well, shall we do a brief update of the scores?
I would love that.
Oh!
This is gonna go like
Girl power, baby.
I have to say, I've been very impressed with the level of competition so far.
Yeah, it's neck and neck.
Well, it is. You know, Travis, I am more than a little afraid to ask this. But what's next?
Another job, Dan.
Oh.
Buy a gift for the Master of Jobs, Dan May. You have until the studio taping. I have $25. Do I have to spend all 25 on Dan? Ooh. All right. Dan's getting a pack of pencils.
Do I have to spend all 25 on Dan?
First up, Josh.
There you go, sir.
That is a cute bag. How much did you spend on the bag, Josh?
I don't know.
Oh, would you look at this? I have a lovely floral. They're real.
Yes.
Oh,
But they are not for you.
they're not for me.
No. Do you know what next week is, Dan May?
No, what is next week?
Next week is Teacher Appreciation Day. You know an educator, don't you, Dan?
I may know one.
Have you gotten that wonderful teacher anything yet?
No, I haven't.
Now you do. Well, and there's a card in there for you to fill out too for.
Just FYI, using his wife didn't work for me. More than third place.
Brownie points did not outweigh.
And then I also got you the pencils.
Look at this. How are you so awesome? Seriously, how? Goodness like yours can't be explained. Just appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Just make sure to send her out of the room when this clip plays so she doesn't realize it didn't come from you.
Next up, Jim.
All right.
Jim, it looks like you brought me a garbage bag.
That's interesting because I was going to wrap it, such as this when you're telling Scott, but you just rip it and throw it away. I have something useful you can use later. A garbage bag.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
So I'm going to let you look at it before we start talking about it. It's fragile, very, very fragile.
Very careful. Is it button? Very quick. Oh my goodness. you remember how I said that Jim has been stalking me?
That's exactly it. I've been stalking him before he was born. I really was. Oh yes, it's a shadow box, and even one of your first plays you ever in high school, in Anamosa.
It is, rest assured.
There you are.
My goodness.
And I even have a picture of you doing your first acting job too. And graduation, your wedding.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little creeped out.
Yeah. I got there's 3 named people I had to pay off. Do these names mean anything to you? Aunt Ruthie? Jimmy? Molly?
And you know, I've seen them recently, and none of them said anything.
Yes, I told them to be quiet.
You were able to buy them off for just $25.
It'll cost a little bit more. Especially Molly.
Yeah, she has a steep price.
Yeah.
This is incredible. And like he says, a little creepy at the same time. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Who's next?
Up next is Micaiah.
Perfect. My gift to you is nothing. Just kidding, I'm gonna get it. Mary! Here, I'll let you in.
Not a bad wheel on that bad.
No, there's not a bomb here. Groceries.
I figured you would want to use those, so I got all your favorite. I got you whole milk. I got you M&M ice cream. And
Wow, there's this.
Ice cream?
Is it melted?
It is lactose free. It's a little on the side.
Soft?
You have to blame the freezer here in Bowman then.
Yeah, it is true. It's true. This is amazing. Like there's bread, eggs. Oh. Reese's peanut butter shell, magic shell. This.
Does he get to keep the card?
Sadly, he does not. This is only
It's not a real gift.
I'm sorry. The blanket? I mean, you can. It has holes in it, but you can keep the blanket if you want.
Is this blanket of any sentimental value to you?
I mean, it's for my grandma, but.
From your Thank you, Micaiah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna wheel this off to the side.
Sure thing.
Up next, Danica.
Oh, here we go.
Danica, that bag is.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is beautiful.
It is a little heavy. And unlike Josh, I don't bring empty things. So, you know, this package is, it can be used like, imagine you're on your back porch with some pals. It's warm outside, the sun is setting, there's no mosquitoes. And then you have this.
Oh my. See, I get the reference now. I have some club soda. Hope that's fancy.
It's fancy club soda.
And I have some Star Wars playing cards. That's very nice. Very nice. Put that right there. And I have a bottle of bootlegger.
It's from a distillery that is in Minneapolis.
Really?
So it was made in Minneapolis.
And you had a license to bring it across state lines, right? Excellent. That's wow. And I can't help but notice that it is, in fact, full.
Correct.
Josh.
Some people have more restraint than others. It's fine.
Thank you so much for this thoughtful gift.
You are welcome. It's time for Hot Girl Summer, Dan. Let's do it. Hot Girl Summer? Yeah.
And there's a picture of you holding something Star Wars too on the picture.
Is there?
Yeah, Star Wars on the middle right-hand side.
Are you trying to steal Danica's thunder?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't take this from me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's next?
Who's next? Helen.
Okay, so Dan, I got you something that not only you can enjoy, but the whole family. So I just want you to remember to think of the kids, because nothing is more important than the kids.
There's a song like that. Yeah.
It's a board game where you get to pick your class between like rangers, wizards, fighters, yeah. And you have to basically build your team and go defeat monsters while simultaneously dealing with attacks from your opponents and attacking them back.
So we would get to attack each other as a family?
In the card game.
Excellent.
And it's cute
a
little
bonus.
animals.
It's cute little animals. Yes, that's how we describe our children.
Just remember the kids, Dan.
The kids that you're gonna have them kill, like the children.
You are so sparkly now.
I was going to say, I am incredibly sparkly.
Wow. Fabulous.
That's an unexpected bonus. Thank you, Hal. And who's next?
That'll be Eve.
Is it okay if I bring this to you if you close your eyes? Like open it and bring it to you? Or would you like to open it? It's
well,
just awkward.
I'm used to things being awkward. So,
all right. Okay, first of all, are you lactose intolerant now?
I have been, Eve, for the last 26 years. Haven't you noticed?
Okay. Well then, this doesn't apply then. Describe this as the most wonderfully wonderful wonder you had ever eaten.
Oh.
And it is topped with a personalized personal care item as well.
Oh.
You don't need to take it out of the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Close your eyes.
I close my eyes.
Hold it, close your eyes.
Okay. Can I open my eyes?
Nope, not yet. I'm gonna pull it out of this.
Are you going to shove my face in something?
Nope.
Okay.
It is a strawberry rhubarb cake, which you love, and personalized giant tweezers for those rascally eyebrows.
Eve, thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at this. This is almost as big as I need.
For those hard to reach places. On your face!
Not one to tell. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. This is very, very difficult. Jim, I can't tell if you went the extra mile or if you cheated, but you used your connections.
Yes.
And I can't imagine anything that was more quintessentially me than that. It is a slice of my life for like 20-some years. And the fact that you managed to coerce people that I love and care about.
Your brother and mother.
And my mother, my very own mother.
She cost me the most.
Yeah, but she did.
Sounds like he had to chip in some of his own money. I don't think the $25 we gave him maybe covered the bribe.
Absolutely. Jim, you're obviously, I went above and beyond on that. I have to give you first place. Thank you so much.
Now wait a minute, you get your first place for going and talking to your relatives. I met with your wife in a dark alley. Tonight, get her autograph.
Danique Lafonda. I have to say that you're going to come in number 2 just for bringing me a bottle that was full.
It was full and it's delicious.
And it is delicious.
Hashtag shop local.
Shop local. That cake. The cake. Honestly, I was thinking about giving you first place, but all of the attacks, the personal vindictive attacks against poor Jim over there. I'm going to have to put you in 3rd place. Thank you for the cake. I really do love that wonderfully wonderful wonderments.
Enjoy all the lactose.
I think it's interesting that most of the people on the stage know that I am in fact lactose intolerant.
Hey, you eat my cupcakes, so.
I love your cupcakes. Just pay for it later. I'm going to go with Helen with the game. Next, Josh, thank you so much for the flowers. I'm going with that. And Micaiah, thank you for the groceries.
You're so welcome.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Well, shall we do a brief update of the scores?
I would love that.
Oh!
All right. You ready for the next job?
I believe that I am.
All right. One more location job. And it could get a little messy.
Oh, those are my favorite type.
There you go.
Where's the red thing? Oh, thank you. That thing is so important to me.
Sorry.
Okay. Make a traditional peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The BrickStreet's sprays, cannot speak today, contains all the ingredients and supplies for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You must be wearing the provided blindfold and nose plugs during your entire time in the space. You have 10 minutes and you must be back outside before the 10 minutes is up or you will be disqualified. I get to know the 10 minutes, right? I get to know like how many minutes are left?
going.
Okay. Travis the blows whistle once a minute. Once a minute. Oh, once a minute. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, your time starts when you enter the BrickStreet's space. Man, for a college student, you would think I could read better.
Our first video is Micaiah, Josh, Helen, and Eve. One for a swim there, Micaiah?
There's a wall. Oh, this is nothing that I need, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, big room.
Yep.
Here's the crap. Oh, that is not jelly.
Bread, hallelujah. Come here, Linnea.
Guys, this is not good.
Nope, don't go back there. That's the bathroom.
What if I want to wash my hands?
1 minute. Mayonnaise, get you out of here.
Is he with bread?
How does this open?
Hey, now where's the peanut butter?
Two minutes.
I was so afraid of running into something and hurting myself.
So help me if I have to eat this.
Is that caramel?
Wait, did the task say biggest?
Ooh, that's a lot, I think. Yep, that's a very... Maybe Dan likes jelly.
begin with something like that. Micaiah, you tasted a lot of stuff there, didn't you?
I did. I tasted every single item.
Yeah. And there was that one that you really seemed to relish. Was that?
I could not tell what that was.
You just kept eating it.
I just kept eating it.
Absolutely. And I had to, I got to thinking about this as a college student or a ninth-year redshirt freshman at Forest City High School. And Josh, you had basically the same idea there. And I was really impressed. You seem to have collected like the most items out of anybody.
The lab coat. I just shoved it in the pockets of the lab coat as I came across it. And then just got it all in one day and figured it out.
That was amazing. Helen, watching this after it's done, how do you feel?
Betrayed.
Betrayed.
I buy the jelly that has the metal cap and it has the little bubble that you can pop it. So right away I found something that had a little bubble on top and I thought it was the jelly the whole time.
Did you think about tasting it? Like
No.
No. And E, you've had perhaps one of the most incredible form out of anybody. Is that like a technique that you've developed over the years?
That's when you're 40 and you don't want to injure yourself. And I was terribly, turn around, lost, and motion sick. I couldn't do that, it was going crazy.
What else do we have here?
Well, we've got 2 more videos to watch. Our next video is Jim.
It's Bill's plug. Oh my god. Holy that's tight. Wait a minute. All right. Holy crap. Oh. Oh, wow. Maybe it's way back. Yeah, go sideways. Oh. Come on. Chili. Got crunch to it. I was hungry. Oh, that is juicy. God, that last one leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I came so close to it.
Jim, at the beginning there, I felt like you were calling out to the food. Does food talk to you?
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And what does it say?
It says, eat me.
Our last video, Danica. Time starts now.
It sure does.
Nope, that's not what we. There's no curtain. Where's the wall? I feel like. Table. Oh, a plate. Perfect. Bread doesn't come in packages like this, though. April Fools, maybe? April Fools. Angel food, maybe? I don't think. Oh, shoot. Is that a balloon? Those do not go in sandwiches. That's jelly. I'm taking it with me. It's a glass jar. But I already have a jelly. Peanut butter does not come in a glass jar. I'm leaving. That's just a chair. There's nothing on it. I feel like I've been to this table. Okay, why is everything in a glass jar? Could that be a knife? Ah! Yes! I don't know where I'm going.
That's your time.
Frick!
Well, I find it very interesting how putting a blindfold on people makes them change, right? It's Danica turns into this little old lady that's just kind of timidly walking around everything. he assumes a position that's going to cover as much territory as possible.
Yeah, Danica also got lost for quite some time in the back half of the
I'm not surprised.
Instead of like turning 90 or 180, I did like a full 360, expecting to be facing in a different direction. It was just the same back corner every time.
Yeah. What can you tell me here, Travis?
Well, we gave them bonus points if they ate the sandwich.
You didn't. This is fantastic. And here we have a list of what they actually ended up with. Spargrove, you seem to be the only one that made an honest-to-goodness peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well done. And
The lab coat helped. I could shove everything in there and figure it out.
so, and then Micaiah, you had a grape jelly and caramel topping. Did you eat that?
I did indeed, yes.
And how was it?
It was very delicious, actually.
I bet it was.
Yes.
It was. I'm a big fan of caramel.
Me too, me too.
Yeah. Applesauce.
I couldn't find what I wanted.
Applesauce and salsa. Did you try and taste any of the items before you?
I didn't taste them because you can't taste it, you can't smell.
Oh, that's yeah.
I stuck my fingers in it all.
It didn't stop Micaiah though.
I'm like, why are you eating it? You can't taste it.
And Helen, pickle relish. Really? That
It's not
was.
my proudest moment, Dan.
And did you eat any of that?
No way, Dan.
No way. You didn't want to go that extra mile. Jim, jelly and marmalade. That sounds like a lovely combination.
Huh?
Yeah, it's kind of a Paddington Bear thing going on here. Yeah, and Danny got applesauce.
Just straight sauce, man.
All right, so I believe I'm going to have to judge this in an arbitrary way, because that's the way that I judge everything. Josh Spargrove, I have to recognize the fact that you actually made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You will get first place for this particular task. Let's see here, Micaiah, I'm going to go with you with the grape jelly and caramel topping, because that sounds delicious, and I'm a sucker for caramel. Jim, jelly and marmalade is right here with my heart. I'm going to go with you next. Applesauce and salsa is absolutely disgusting, but you're going to have to come in next. And Helen, pickle relish. And Danica, I do love a good applesauce sandwich, but you didn't get outside.
Let's take a look at the scores.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
This really still is anybody's game, isn't it? Wow.
Except maybe mine.
So what is the final task that we have here?
Final task is a live task happening right here on stage. All right, go ahead and read the task for us, Micaiah.
You will each be given a category. You will each have 10 seconds to say things that fall in your category. First, you must each predict how many correct answers you will give. The person who has successfully predicted the highest number of correct answers wins.
So, contestants, you're going to write down the number of answers, the number of items in a particular category you think you can name in 10 seconds. Then, I'll ask you to pick a number between 1 and 6 to pick which category you're going to get. I'll read you that category, and then I'll give you 10 seconds. I'll blow a whistle. You'll have 10 seconds to name that number of categories. So,
Micaiah is first, I believe.
okay, perfect. All right, pick a number
Number
between 1
1
and
and
6.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 6.
It's 6.
It is 6.
All right, your category is Shakespeare plays.
Oh, Nelly forgot.
Oh, this will be easy.
I literally thought
Ready?
Okay. Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet.
Josh,
Let's go with 3.
3. Your category is types of cheese.
Brie, mozzarella, Gouda, cheddar, sharp cheddar, Havarti, Swiss, and
I think it was 7, wasn't it? Yes.
one short.
Almost.
7 of 8.
All right, Jim,
4.
your category is countries in Africa.
Oh, my God, Africa? Africa. There, Himalaya, no? there's South Africa too, isn't there? South Africa.
And have you ever been to Himalaya?
I've never been to Africa either.
Fair enough. And how many did you say you were going to get?
I know.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
All
Helen.
right, Helen.
I'm not ready. Okay, category number 1.
Category number 1 is dog breeds.
Oh, like.
Chihuahua, Midger, German Shepherd, Husky, a boxer, Malamute, Yorkie.
I believe
Oh,
that.
that's what I said. Okay.
Excellent. Well
I
done.
love my dog.
And how many did you say you were going to
Oh
get?
gosh, 7.
7.
7.
That's ambitious.
Your category is elements of the periodic table.
Oh my god. I literally have no idea. I was old school. Iron.
A shining example for homeschooled children everywhere. Danica.
All right, Danica, would you like category 5?
I'm going 5.
And how many are you
I
going?
said 6.
6 as well. Excellent.
You get Ivy League schools.
Yale, Cornell, Harvard, Stanford, Brown, and is Rice? Is that right?
No, it's not. It is not.
I don't know any of those.
And Stanford, I don't believe Stanford is either. How do you all feel about your performances there?
Not good.
I was right
Could have been
on.
better.
I was right on.
You were right on. You were right on, but you had a very ambitious 2. Yeah. Helen, you went a little above and beyond on this. You went 7 out of 6. Did you lose count?
I'm often just described as a try-hard with social anxiety, and that's what it sums it up.
Excellent. All right, well, the points are fairly straightforward here, don't you think, Travis? I'm going to have to go with Helen in first, Micaiah in second. Spargrove, 7 out of 8. That was a lovely try. You will be in 3rd place. Danica comes in next. And then it's a real toss-up as to who failed the most.
Actual thing.
An actual thing. I do have to give you credit for iron. So it'll be E next in Jim. A well-deserved last place.
I came within 3 points.
You did. You did. No.
No.
So where does that leave us, Travis?
All right, let's take a look at the scores.
Helen! Congratulations!
Thanks, man.
Go and collect your prizes! Thanks again for joining us for Brick Street Theater's Odd Jobs. Come back and join us again tomorrow night for the thrilling conclusion and to find out who wins it all. My golden pen on a pedestal. And once again, congratulations to Helen Rockwell for a thrilling